Hey everybody, welcome to the video. This is gonna be a bit of a different one for me, as I'll bet most of you didn't know that I also play the drums. Yep, I'm sure a lot of you guys primarily know me or solely know me as a guitar player, but the truth is I love everything there is to love about the drums, and it may come as a surprise to you guys, but I even played drums in my first band. I was the drummer, and little story, it's just one of those things where it was out of necessity. I was jamming with a guitar player just in my neighborhood, and he had a basement where we could rock out at, and he had one of his older siblings had a drum kit down in the basement, and they had gone off to college, so it was just there, and we didn't have a drummer, so it was one of those things where, hey, I'll give it a try. I'd never really played drums before. Maybe I'd jammed around a tiny bit here or there or whatever, but I had never tried to play a song, anything like that, but I sat down, figured it out. We wrote an EP, recorded, and even played a few gigs. My first gig ever at a real, concert club, 15 years old. I was the drummer. And I bring that up because that night after the show, things, I don't know if you'd say they went well or what. I don't have much of a memory of it, but of the actual performance, other than there, just being 5 or 10 people in the crowd, the other bands and, our friends or whatever. Maybe it was a little more than that, I don't know. But anyways, at the end of the night, we're packing up and I'm carrying the drums down a big flight of stairs and ended up dropping a floor tom down this set of concrete stairs. And I'm just like, oh my God. It was dented in on the side, all scuffed up, and I felt terrible because it wasn't my drum kit. I was just borrowing it, and of course I would have felt terrible if it were my own as well, but it felt extra bad because I had to go then tell my buddy's parents what happened, what I had done to the kit. But they were super cool with it, and it was all good, of course. Accidents happen and everything. But it taught me a valuable lesson, which is that it's important to protect your gear, which is something then I carried in to my professional career as a recording and touring musician. Gear coming in and out of clubs every day, in and out of trailers, stage hands handling the stuff, strangers handling the stuff. Most of the time, stage hands and guys doing the stuff are professional, but things get banged up all the time. You should see Kimura's road cases on the outside. They're all beat up, scuffed up, just from, like everything that I described there. But it was that early lesson that taught me how important it was to protect gear. Now, protecting your gear is expensive, super expensive as a matter of fact, so it's something you kind of graduate into. Of course, it wasn't until Kimura started touring professionally that we could afford to get all of our stuff, drums, guitar heads, cabinets, everything totally cased up. And custom cases are super expensive. They cost an arm and a leg. So that was a huge expense for us. But lately, over the past couple years, I've been introduced to Gator cases, who are the sponsor of this video, along with Sweetwater, who sent me these incredible drum cases here. This is the Gator Grooves Drum Case Rock Pack. I'm gonna talk a little bit more about that in a moment. Back to just discovering Gator here. My first Gator acquisition was the Gator Dual Guitar Vault back there. As Kimura's doing more fly-in shows and things like that, I needed something just portable for 2 guitars instead of having a bunch of cases, and the Dual Vault came in super handy for that. Fell in love with that. That was my introduction to Gator. Then after that, I got the universal 4x12 cases for my cabinets. They could fit any type of cabinet. My Invectives, Mesas, Marshalls, I've got Yamaha, Crate. They fit everything with adjustable little thing. And really well made, indestructible, just great features all around with all their stuff. And that's the beauty of Gator, is that it's all kind of universal stuff that can outfit anything you need. You should check out their website or the Sweetwater page here, which I'll link, of course, and I'm probably showing off right now as I'm talking about this. But they have absolutely everything you can think of to case up any piece of gear you have, any instruments. You want soft shell, you want hard shell, anything, they got it all. So I've really fallen in love with the company, which is why I'm proud to talk about it, because here on this channel, I only talk about things that I truly believe in and that I think viewers of the channel could benefit from as well. So I'm never blowing any smoke, anything like that, just to blow smoke. I love this stuff, and that's why I'm talking about it. So a little more about why I got these drum cases and why right now, anything like that. My band, The Elite, we've finished writing our new record, which is so exciting. I can't wait for everybody to hear the stuff. and we're gonna be recording soon. We're setting up plans for that right now. And so this right here is my beautiful Yamaha Live Custom. It's a hybrid oak. This thing is just money, sounds really incredible, but it just lives down here in my, basement studio down here. It never really comes in and out. And Austin D is gonna be using this kit for the recording, I imagine, unless he surprises me for something, but we've already talked about it and he's planning on it. He's a Yamaha endorsee, been playing Yamaha for years and loves them. Did you see that incredible kit they made for him for Kamira's 2023 reunion shows with the possibility of reason blood splatter to celebrate the 20th anniversary? That was just this absolutely sick Yamaha kit. He's got that one back home in California. But I've got this one here, and it's gonna be coming in and out of my basement, to the studio, back and forth. And I thought back to that lesson, of dropping that floor tom down those stairs and how it's gonna be coming in and out of cars and everything. And I like to keep my gear looking immaculate, no matter what it is, all the time. So I knew I wanted to get some hard shell cases for it, and it was about that time, and the opportunity arose for me. And like I said, the wonderful guys at Sweetwater and Gator hooked me up with these cases, and I'm excited to talk a little bit about them. We'll take these drums apart, we'll put them in the cases. I'm gonna show you how it all works. It's not like you need a tutorial on how to use drum cases or anything, but they're just super well made. I just broke them out of the cardboard to set them up like this, and obviously they all fit inside of each other, so I took one out of each one, and I was just really impressed with how well everything was made. So if you'd like to stick around and hear about it, I'm gonna show this off and talk about it a little bit more. Let's do it. So as I mentioned, this is the Gator Grooves Rock Pack, and it features 4 cases, a 22-inch for your kick drum, and then a 10, 12, and a 16 for your toms. And then this particular pack is the Gator Grooves Drum Case Rock Pack with snare case, which also features a 14-inch snare drum case. So you can get it with or without the snare drum case. And also you can configure it to all of your sizes. This particular pack was set up perfectly for my Yamaha kit's dimensions. These things are just super well made, durable, weather resistant, roto molded shells, nice and tough, plush, red, micro velvet padded interiors, double stitched interior lining, which they say prevents separation even after years of use. Superb stacking capability. Thanks to the design channels that lock with other cases on the pedestal feet there. They've got these durable, spring-loaded stop handles for effortless handling. Heavy-duty adjustable strap and high-tension buckles keep each drum secure. These things feel just great quality. The bass drum case has 3 handles and straps and exterior badges that provide, identification of what each drum is, what size you got in there. So just really great. I'm super happy to have these, and I know my drums are gonna be protected no matter what the situation. Okay, so let's check a couple of these out here. As I mentioned, they kind of like lock into one another because of these feet on the bottom and the grooves there. So when you got it set, so easily stackable, it's nice and sturdy. So that's cool. Get a look at here. Heavy duty strap, heavy duty clip, feels great. Nice and tough, nothing's blasting through that. As I said, they got the badge on here, so you can see that's the 10-inch. So let's grab this 10-inch here. Where you at there, buddy? Looks like I need a new head in there, huh? But fits beautifully. And there we go. Easy as that. Protected. No worries there. Let's check out the snare. This is a 14 by 6.5 snare case. Again, feels so durable. This one here, what's this? Inspected on May 7th of 24. Okay. This one here has an insert with Velcro. for a little extra padding. Now I have a piccolo snare here, and so I may need that padding. Yeah. This is an old Remo piccolo I've had since I was like 14. Beautiful. That padding will come in handy. I probably actually need a couple more of those because of the piccolo. Maybe a little pillow. Beautiful, fits right on there, as it should. Nice and secure. Handles feel super solid, like all the Gator handles. I've talked about that in my demonstration of the 4x12 road cases. The handles just feel super solid, which is so important when you're carrying the stuff in and out all the time, day after day. But these are rock solid. Feeling good there. The kick drum has handles all around, which is nice. Plus 3 straps. 1, 2, 3. Plenty of room in here. Could even hide out if you needed to. Or smuggle something cool, like a kick drum. All of them fit inside of each other when you're not using them for easier storage. So yeah, just couldn't be happier with this thing. With this set, I should say. It's kick-ass. Happy to have them. Definitely will have a Sweetwater link in the description below for this particular rock pack of cases if you're interested, as well as a link to that complete list of everything that they offer. So make sure you check that out. If you're a touring or gigging musician or just somebody that wants to protect their gear, I know tons of guys that they don't even gig, but they still have cases for their stuff because it's just cool, you know? It's awesome. You feel like more of a pro when your shit's cased up like the pros. Trust me. So, yeah. And if you made it this far, I appreciate everybody tuning in. I'm Rob Arnold. Hope to see you again on the next one.